Hi everybody, my name is Venus and I was going to be one of the panellists on the sex and endometriosis talk that was going to be happening, which of course we are now all doing from our living rooms, our bedrooms, or wherever we are during this crazy time. But I am going to be talking to you about endo and sex from someone who actually has endometriosis, and I'm going to let you know how it's affected my sex life, how I was diagnosed, and how I'm dealing with it now. So I was diagnosed with endometriosis last year. I started experiencing horrific pains when I was going to toilet in January, and this kept happening, and I was being rushed to A&E and regularly seeing my GP saying, you know, my periods were really heavy. I was having excruciating pain during sex. I didn't find sex pleasant. I found it uncomfortable, and I was very faint when I was on my period. So yeah, I started going to my GP and asking to see a gynecologist, where I later on had my first laparoscopy to find out I had severe endometriosis. In December last year, I had my second laparoscopy, where I had all of my endometriosis removed successfully. And since then, my pain has been very minimal. Having sex has been incredible, to say the least. I actually feel everything. I don't feel uncomfortable after like 2 minutes of having penetrative sex, and yeah, I enjoy it a lot more. My libido's higher, my mental health is better, and yeah, it's just an all-round positive so far. If you are concerned or not sure if you have endometriosis, then I highly recommend going to your GP and demanding to see a gynecologist. Now, I say the word demanding quite intensely because I had to demand to see one. My pain was ignored for 4 years. I was put on many different types of contraception. I was told I had IBS when in fact I had severe endometriosis. So getting into a room with a gynecologist and having someone take my pain seriously was a bit of a battle. So yes, that is my advice, is to demand to see a gynecologist. So because we're talking about endometriosis and sex, I thought it would be a good idea, from my perspective, as someone who suffers with endometriosis, to talk about some products that have really helped me. The first being condoms. As someone who has endometriosis, using condoms has always been really uncomfortable on my skin. So I would really recommend Hanks. They are great for people who are very sensitive. And then a lubricant, this one by Unbound. It has CBD in, and it has been a lifesaver for me. It honestly has made everything so much more comfortable, so I highly recommend this. So that's it from me. I hope you guys have found that useful. If you have any other questions, feel free to DM me at my account, which is Venus Libido. And don't forget to follow Intimology. They are an amazing platform, and they have a lot of amazing other women speaking on their channels this week, so look out for that. And look after yourselves. Bye! So now the fun bit. I am going to suggest a couple of sex toys that I've been using, which have been really helping me. And these are all non-penetrative toys that I have found have just, you know, built my confidence back up after surgery, got me to get in touch again with my body, and just learning to love myself again, basically. So yeah, these are all great toys that I've been using recently. And Summers have a new range out called My Viv, and these are 2 of them. These are both really comfortable, amazing toys that I've been using very regularly. And yeah, I highly recommend these. And also just a good old wand. Nothing wrong with a good old wand.